Tyrion's genius is not just in knowing what other people want, it's in how he uses that information. First off, Tyrion speaks the language of the person that he's talking to. I talked in another video about how it's important to match your word choice to your audience's understanding. Two different people might be motivated both by money, but one might need to hear about an asymmetrical investment opportunity, and another might need to hear about getting filthy rich. Speak the language of the person that you're talking to, and in this next scene, clearly the jailers got a more basic understanding of things.
Listen to me. Sometimes possession is an abstract concept. When they captured me, they took my purse, but the gold is still mine. Where? I don't know where, but they free me.
It's at this point that Tyrion realizes he's going to need to change the way he speaks in order to get through to the jailer. So watch how he uses common phrases and simple words in order to communicate his message.
Have you ever heard the phrase, rich as a Lannister? Of course you have. I am a Lannister. Tyrion, son of Tywin. If you deliver a message from me to Lady Arryn, I will be in your debt. I will owe you gold.
Clearly, the issue here is not that the jailer wasn't interested in Tyrion's offer. The issue was that he couldn't understand it. So once Tyrion dumbed down his language, he was able to communicate clearly and get his message delivered. So the second thing that you should note about Tyrion and the way that he uses information about what people want is that he cycles through different possibilities very quickly. He might appeal to gold, to giving you land, to your personal pride, and then to the friendship that you share all in the same conversation. He doesn't get stuck on just one angle. He's looking for whatever angle is going to work in that moment. So here, watch all of the ways that he tries to convince his sellsword friend Bronn to fight on his behalf.
Well, if you want me to kill the mountain for you, it better be a damn big castle.
I'm a bit short on costs at the moment, but I can offer you gold in gratitude. My wife is heir to Winterfell. If I emerge from this with my head still on my shoulders, I may one day rule the North in her name. I could carve you out a big piece of it. Does he frighten you so much?
I'd be a bloody fool if he didn't frighten me. Why should I risk it?
Because you're my friend.
If you watch the show, you know that conversation doesn't work out for Tyrion, but it's the sheer volume of options that he explores that I find so impressive. Now, I've breezed over the scene because I'm running incredibly long on this video, but let me know in the comments if you want more on Tyrion's frame games or if you've had enough at this point. Either way, I hope that you have taken the key point in this. First off, don't be a Lami, but second, that influence is not about convincing people to want different things than they already want. It's about showing them that the way to get what they already want, what they have always wanted, is by following you. If you're creative, there's almost always a way to get more for both of you, and that is the point of this video. Tyrion sometimes does this underhandedly, but you can do all of this without being a liar. You can do this by being perfectly honest. So start just by seeking to understand people's motivations and then spot the ways that you can help. If your intentions are truly for both of you to get ahead, you're going to find that it's actually quite easy to demonstrate some of Tyrion's persuasive genius in your own life. We've covered some of the things that make Tyrion so likable to the characters who take the time to get to know him, but of course to the fans as well. And if you're curious about what you can do in your own life to become more likable during your first impressions, we've set up actually another video that covers the 4 emotions that guarantee an amazing first impression every time. If you hit those 4 emotions and you hit them in the right order, which is what we cover, and you're in any kind of environment, from the boardroom all the way to a bar or a party, it doesn't really matter, it will work. So if you're curious what those emotions are, go ahead, click the box. It's going to take you to a page where you can submit your email and get immediate access to that video and begin to use those 4 emotions in your interactions today. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to be the first to know whenever we post new ones, which is every week, sometimes more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way, whenever we have a new video, we pop up on your YouTube home screen and you can see them every single week. You will not have to worry about missing a new video. So go ahead, click the button here to do that, and you get lots more breakdowns like these, but most of them are going to actually be on real people. In fact, it's very rare that we do a TV show. I just happen to love Game of Thrones, and it seems like people like it too. We also cover the best tips that I have for being your most charismatic, confident self in the moments that count the most. If you have any video suggestions, you want to see more Game of Thrones, whatever direction you'd like to see this channel go, please write it down in the comments. I am absolutely keeping a close eye on what you ask for, which is why this second Game of Thrones breakdown exists, not just because I love doing it, but because a lot of you asked for it. So let me know what you'd like to see in the coming weeks. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.